What's up, everyone? Daniel here. Welcome to my Ash vs. Evil Dead Season 2, Episode 3 spoiler review. Make sure you've seen the episode. It should take me about 2 minutes to recap it, then give you the pros, cons, and final score. Thanks so much for joining me. So we begin this week's episode where we left off last week. Ash's car has been stolen by this reckless teenager. The Necronomicon is in the car, so Ash has an idea in order to get those teenagers back and get the well, first I'll get his baby back and then get the Necronomicon back. He's going to throw a party at the local bar. Now, Pink Fuck Drink, I think it was called Pink Fuck Drink. I believe this is Sam Raimi's brother. I may be mistaken, but it's one of the Raimis. He does a cameo in here, and he's like really just freaking drugged out guy who makes this Pink Fuck Drink. And the kids have sex in this car, in Ash's car. And long story short, the Force, the Evil Dead, takes over this young girl, very hot young girl, and she bites this guy's dick off. Now, the car's alive. The car is literally like a now alive thing, and it's killing these teenagers. It kills the dickless guy and the girl's boyfriend. It also cut off this boy's hands and fingers. The tire was slipping off the guy's his head just came apart. It's some of the brutalest things that TV has ever done. Ash vs. Evil Dead is going crazier and bigger and more gorier than ever this season. Now, Ash's dad hits on Ruby. That's one of my favorite scenes, man. He's just like putting his hands near her thighs and everything, and she's not really digging it, so she ends up leaving. She doesn't want to do this. She's like, you know what, this is wasting my time. I'm gonna go get that book myself. So Kelly ends up riding along with her. Kelly's outside. She's not digging with Ash, and Pablo's the only guy with Ash left. So well, Ash and his dad are having a few complications, so they're gonna go ride the bull. They're gonna go see who's manlier, all that kind of that sort of strength there. So Ash is riding the bull, and then the dad is riding the bull, and well, the dad ends up holding on for much longer. He ends up having this girl who's the girl that bit the guy's dick off earlier. She's there, and she's an Evil Dead. So she ends up taking the dad to the bathroom because they're going to do some of the goods. And Ash is just like, whatever, you know what, Pablo, who cares anymore? He's just kind of out of it now, and Pablo gives him a pep talk. So Ruby leaves with Kelly. Like I said, Ash ends up saving his dad and decapitating the Evil Dead monster from the Deadite. And the dad believes in him now. You're not Ashy Slashy. I know what you went through. Now I believe the stuff that you went through. And his dad is killed by a car at the end. The car of his own car that was alive and killing all the other teenagers. They were having a sweet moment, a sweet intimate moment. And the dad was like, you know what, son, I believe in you now. You're a good kid. Boom! The car ends up striking him, and I think his head was like busted open, and it was pretty. It's fucked, but still, that's the episode there, man. Let me give you the pros and cons. I absolutely love the idea of Ash's car coming to life and killing all these teenagers. Like I said, some of the most brutal and goriest scenes that we've ever seen in Ash vs. Evil Dead. They're really picking up the gore this season. Last week we had Ash inside a man, and you had the poop, and he was inside a man. Ash Williams inside a living man through his hole inside his stomach, rib cage open. It was pretty damn gross. And this week, I mean, the deaths that happened, the fingers getting cut off, the tire just defiguring this boy, a guy getting his dick cut off. I mean, it seriously was brutal, and I never even knew that the car could come to life. The car just had a sense of it. It just became its own character, and that's something I did not expect. I never knew that actually could happen, and it did, and it worked out for the best. Also, what a way to end this week's episode, man. His dad ends up getting just freaking demolished by the car. And it was such a sweet moment. And Ash and Dad were finally reconnecting, and all of a sudden, splat goes the weasel. Also, like I said earlier, Ash's dad hitting on Ruby. I thought that was a pretty cool scene. I don't like that Ruby and Kelly left. That's one of the cons. Ruby and Kelly leaving, it was pretty stupid, the whole idea. We're throwing this party, yada yada yada. I mean, how big could the town that they're in, how big could it be? Everyone seems to know everybody. So why didn't you just go and look for the car, park somewhere? Where would teenagers go? I don't know why they just didn't go do that. That would have been it would have been more fun for them to actually go and look for the car instead of them just being at a bar the whole entire time, the whole episode. But without that, we wouldn't have had the car come to life and, kill the whole teenagers and such, which again, the practical and CGI effects in here, the car bouncing up and landing on this guy, it was pretty freaking spectacular. And with that, I kind of already told you the cons. Ruby and Kelly being gone, I'm not a big fan of that. It was pretty slow in the middle, I'm not gonna lie. There was like some of the bar scenes were pretty freaking slow, and then the whole idea of them being at the bar was kind of stupid because Ash is not a very smart and logistical man, so that's kind of the downfall of this episode. But for the most part, some of the jokes didn't work. I did like the Raimi's brother cameo. I thought that was cool as well. So there were some good things with this episode, and there were some bad things. Kind of half and half, like slow. That was a really stupid idea, and that Ruby and Kelly are now gone. Like maybe Kelly turning on Ash in a way, like where she's going to go with Ruby now, and they're going to go their way, and Ash and Pablo, now they're there. So it's kind of like a 50-50 sort of thing. But without further ado, I really did enjoy this episode. I didn't think it was great. I love the whole deaths and how brutal they are, and Ash and his dad actually reconnecting. The bull riding was kind of stupid. I will say that. It was pretty, whatever. I mean, it works, but it's there. So it's kind of, again, 50-50 sort of thing. I thought it was a good episode. Didn't think it was great. That's why I'm giving Ash vs. Evil Dead Season 2, Episode 3 a B-. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, make sure to smack the like button. You can comment down below to what you guys thought about the episode. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Share this review with your friends. Hit that subscribe button for more awesome Ash vs. Evil Dead reviews every single week. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, trailer reactions, unboxing, giveaways, WWE videos, and much, much more. Check out the channel for more awesome content. Till next week, bye-bye.